In this video, I want to talk about why your physique gets you random compliments. Okay. So look, man, imagine walking into a room, grocery store, gas station, no matter where you're at, and just people are like compelled to say something to you. They're compelled to you know, compliment you on your arms or your shoulders or whatever, I was at work the other day and I was just walking through the restaurant, doing what I do, looking at tables. Do I need to clean this? Do I need to bust this? Do I need to refill this? And I made eye contact with this one young lady. She wasn't even really on my type or, she wasn't, all that or whatever. But I just happened to look at her, make eye contact, and she goes, "Your muscles look really good." And I was like, "Hey, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Can I get this out your way? Whatever." And also when she was leaving with her friends, it was a three top. So it was her and it looked like it was a couple. Maybe she was kind of by herself is what it looked like. And even as they were leaving, walking out the door, she's like, hey, keep working out. I was like, "Hey, I appreciate that, man. Y'all have a good day." All right. And I just wanted to share this in the sense of that when you start working out, start taking yourself seriously, the world cannot help but give you feedback. It can't help but just point things out. Okay. And I'm sharing this because this is not some ego type shit, bro. This is not just oh yeah, man, start working out so you get validation. Look, the validation is a byproduct of you working out. When you start to take yourself seriously and make it a part of your lifestyle, making working out a part of your lifestyle, man. And it's deeper than just working out too, man. It's your mental, it's your spiritual, but it's definitely your physical, man. Is going to is going to unleash this confidence that you have within yourself that is probably asleep or that you haven't really tapped into yet. Okay. Working out is one of those things that it's going to make you feel like a man, because when you're in the gym and you're lifting heavy ass weight, you're challenging yourself in a way that you've never challenged yourself before. And when you can get to the other side of these types of things, what I mean is getting to the other side of a challenge, an obstacle, some weight that you can't move, but then a couple of weeks later, you're like, damn, I can actually move that. When you can get to the other side of this type of stuff, man, it raises your frequency as a man. It shows you what you're capable of as a man. And then that work that you're putting in the gym, your body becomes a physical representation of your strength, your discipline, your commitment to yourself, your follow through game, your leadership skills. It shows that you know how to lead yourself. And this separates you from the rest of men. Okay. A lot of us out here, man, we out of shape. We don't prioritize our well-being, our physical well-being. We don't put it in the forefront. But when you start doing this, man, and you really start putting it in the forefront, you'll start to notice how you get more attention. You know, women, certain women, not all women, but certain women, they can't help themselves. They have to say something to you. Even dudes too. It's not just women. Dudes would be like, "Oh, hey man, you work out?" Or, "Hey, I seen you in the gym, man. I had a dude say to me the other week, he was like, "I saw you in the gym the other week, man. I wanted to come say something and say what's up, but I didn't want to disturb you and didn't want to interrupt your workout." That's kind of what you get, man. It's almost like you step into this next realm, this higher realm, this next level of yourself, and it improves your social game too. Well, okay, let me get specific. It ain't gonna really improve your social game. What I will say is it gives you an opportunity to start to improve your social game. Okay, because just because you got muscles and just because you know how to lift weights well doesn't really mean that you have social game. But your physique can put you in scenarios where you can learn to practice and improve your social game, if that makes sense. All right, because you still got to have a mouthpiece. You still got to be able to talk. You still got to have some self-awareness about yourself, some emotional intelligence. When you can start to bring all of these things together, when you have a nice physique, when you speak well, when you are approachable, when you know how to smile, when you know how to listen, when you bring all these things together, this is what makes, from my opinion, from my experience, this is what makes life a bit more easier to navigate. This is what makes life more smooth, more fun, more, just having a better time. And again, it's not about getting the pat on the back. You know what I'm saying? It comes with it. And when you get that pat on the back, man, that is a signal. That is a reminder to keep going. That is something letting you know, yo, you're on the right path, man. People can see it. People are telling you. And yes, when you get that compliment, it's a dopamine hit. It really is. It's a moment where it's like, yep, what I'm doing is paying off. But it's important to not let that shit go to your head, man. Okay? It's important to remain grounded as a man too. All right. There's a difference in being able to take a compliment and not looking for the next one. Oh shit, did somebody else needs to compliment me? No, there's a difference in taking a compliment and just noting it in your mind and saying, hell yeah, I'm doing the right thing. What I always like to say is keep doing the right things and the right things will find you. Okay. When you start working out, man, people can't help but throw some attention your way. They can't help but give you feedback. It's like your physique snatches it from them. It kind of hits something deep in here, man, and just takes it from them and says, you have to say something to that guy. And also, if you're a naturally approachable guy, if you're smiling, if you're friendly, you know how to speak well, man, that just makes you so much more magnetic. It makes people gravitate towards you more. They look at your physique and they're like, damn, he look good, man. He look like he take care of himself. And then when you can talk too, and you can hold space for people too, that just levels up your game, man. You know, depending on what your goals are. You're out here trying to, interact with women. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Make sure that you start prioritizing yourself. You know, you want to be able to walk into a room and be able to set the temperature in any room without even trying. This is what I'm saying. This is not about becoming some try hard or becoming a guy who needs the attention. You don't need the validation. You don't need the attention. It's nice to get it. It's like the icing on the cake. But you use that as a marker. You use it as, like I said, you just use it as feedback. You take it as data, as information. That's what you need to start doing. If you're not working out, hold on, let me not get on too much of a tangent here, man. I know a lot of the problems that we deal with as men. Loneliness. I keep hearing about this loneliness epidemic out here. Feeling invisible, feeling like women don't respect you, don't notice you. These types of things. This shit can be solved by just getting a gym membership. I don't know why more people don't do this. Start, and not even a membership, man. You can start doing shit at your house, bro. Start doing push-ups. I talk about this in some of my other videos too, man. In the morning, I do like 3 sets of 25 push-ups every day before I go to work. It's not to like, oh, I better look good before I go to work. It's like, nah, this shit like sparks my brain up. I get the blood flowing. I wake up. I set my world before I step out into the world. Also, when you do push-ups or when you do things at the house or when you go to the gym, maybe before your job, after your job, you're making promises to yourself every day. You know, you're stacking wins. When you do those push-ups before you go to your job, you're stacking a win already. When you get up and you make your bed in the morning, you're stacking a win already. This is going to compile and set your day for success. Maximize your productivity. It's going to have that confidence already kind of like pouring out of you because, yo, I feel good. I look good. What's that old saying, man? You look good, you feel good. You perform good. People like being around you. Okay, and again, this video is not to make people want to be around you. This is not no puppy dog energy. Oh, pet me, look at me, give me attention. Nah, this ain't none of that. This is to unleash something that is already inside of you as a man or a woman, if this video resonates with you. Is to unleash something that's already inside you. Unleash your confidence, unleash your masculine essence, unleash a presence about yourself that I feel like can only be built in the gym. Or it's not that it can only be built in the gym. It can be built by learning how to do things, by becoming competent about things. When you start working out, you teach yourself things, man. Proper form, how not to hurt yourself, how to breathe, how to show up for yourself. If you say you're going to do something, go do it. Don't get me wrong, man. This workout journey, it has its ebbs and flows too. It has its ups and downs. There's going to be times where you're like lazy as shit and you're like, I don't feel like going today. Yeah, we all have those days. But we get past those days. I deal with it myself too at times. Man, there's time I've talked about this in videos too. There's times where like my rhythm has gotten off with working out. You know, I might miss a week. Shit, I might miss 2 weeks. But always in the back of my mind, I'm like, nah, got to get back in that gym, bro. You go start looking skinny, and you notice it. When you've been on the journey for long enough, you can look at, you don't even have to step on a scale. You can look in the mirror. You can see how your clothes fit. You can be like, oh shit, I'm shrinking up a little bit. And especially if you're naturally a skinny guy like me. I'm a naturally skinny guy. You know, I'm 41 years old. I'll be 42 in a couple of months. Um, I was always a hard gainer, ectomorph. Um, you know, I got to eat an abundance amount of calories to like really gain weight. You know, if you're like that, man, just start working out, bro. If you're a naturally skinny guy, just start working out because that's going to boost your confidence as that skinny guy. When you're naturally on the leaner side, just start eating more protein, start eating cleaner, and watch how your body starts to develop. You see what I'm saying? Like, I almost feel like it's easier to put on muscle, or not easier to put on, it's easier to have your muscle show off when you're naturally leaner. When you're a little bit on the heavier side, you got to lose body fat percentage. You got to, it's the work. I feel like I ain't never been fat. So I've never had to really deal with that. I've always been on the skinnier side and always had to like build up. And I don't feel like I see enough of content about, you know, body game, working out, your physique in regards to that. The skinny dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, when you skinny, bro, and you start working out, your t-shirt's gonna fit better. You know, your shit just gonna hit right. Your shoulders look good. You know what I'm saying? Biceps hitting. And and again, it's not an ego place. Just know that you can get to that point. It's gonna require some dedication. It's gonna require commitment. But I'm making this video because I want you to unleash and unlock that confidence that's already inside you. And when you do unlock that, watch how your life change. Watch how you start to walk through life better. Your posture is better. You sit upright, chin up, head back, shoulders kind of pinned back. Okay? And this is not like oh yeah, follow this format so you give the appearance of being somebody that you're not. No. We're not faking the funk over here, man. This is just real work, and this is real what's the word I'm looking for? Not productivity, but like results, man. These are real life results that are going to get you over that loneliness epidemic, that, oh, nobody pays me attention. I'm always overlooked. Bro, you overlooked because you ain't giving nobody a reason to look at your ass. You're not giving anybody a reason to really like separate you from the rest of the pack. You just like everybody else. On You're in the rat race. You're on the hamster wheel doing everything. You're doing everything you're supposed to do. Go to your job, pay your bills. We all do that. What separates you? What do you do? How do you pour into yourself outside of your job? What do you do to keep this sharp? What do you do to keep your body sharp? Do you do anything? Do you even care about it? A lot of dudes don't even care. They so stuck. They don't even know where to start. I get it too. I had to start somewhere as well too. But there's a lot of resources out there. There's a lot of information out there where you can teach yourself, man. And for those who don't give a shit about this, that's great. Do what you do. But for those who are trying to tap into a deeper, stronger, more capable version of themselves, this is what it is, man. We seeking respect from everybody else outside of us, bro. The respect starts with you. It starts with building it within yourself. And that is what translates out into the world. When you see a dude walk into a room, or you see him or you got a coworker or something, you know he works out, man. You see the dude like, man, I gotta respect this guy. Look at him. I know he respects himself. I gotta come with a certain type of energy when I interact with somebody like that. You feel what I'm saying? That's what working out does, and that's what presenting yourself in a certain way does for you. So fellas, man, I hope that this video provided you with some value. You know, if you got anything out of this, man, please smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you know when I make more content just like this. You know, so I'm talking about working out, physique, man, make sure you check out my playlist on Bodygame. Also, make sure you check out this video right here on the screen. I think I had it called 7 Weird Opportunities That Bodygame Brings You. All right, so y'all check out that video, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.